Welcome back to the Just Fantasy Baseball podcast. And fresh off of my vacation, I'm ready to rock and roll. Today is Thursday, I think. I don't know. Everything's getting a little bit confused this week, but we got an awesome episode for you today, as always. And we want to start with some headlines. This one I want to defer to you on. So, Vince, how you doing? By the way, I'm Rami. He's Vince, but all right, whatever. All
We'll switch
good.
that around.
There you go. Yeah. So the Cubs moving Kyle Hendricks to the bullpen. I don't think this is the top headline, but as a Cub fan, what does that mean to you as a Cub fan? What does it mean for his fantasy value if he still has any, which I assume he doesn't?
No, he hasn't had fantasy value for probably a year or two now. And this doesn't help. It kind of stings as a Cubs fan, but the Cubs have been so good starting pitching wise. Javier Saad's really broken out. Now that we're getting Justin Steele back, obviously Shota Imanaga. So we're not really missing a whole lot. If anything, he's just been a huge killer for us. So it's unfortunate, right? We love Kyle here, and thank you for everything, Kyle. But it's just not a good situation. We don't want to see him pitch. He just gets blown up too much. So it's unfortunate.
You know what's interesting? Susan Waldman argued with whoever was broadcasting that day. I think it was my buddy Emmanuel Babari about the phrase "it's a good problem to have." Like the Yankees have all these good starting pitchers. Who do you move to the bullpen? Everyone's been pitching so well. Who do you move when Garrett Cole gets back? The Yankees outfield has been performing really well. Who do you move when Jason Dominguez gets back? So Emmanuel cliche said, "Hey, it's a good problem to have."
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's not a good problem to have. Susan pushed back. Where do you fall on that? Because I agree. Sometimes it's not a great problem to have. Where that means that a guy Nestor Cortez could get bumped out of the rotation, or Luis Hill. Look what he's doing. You don't want that arm bumped out of the rotation. You know, if it's Alex Verdugo, you want to take his bat out of the lineup? No, right? So, where do you fall on that?
I'd rather have that problem than the problem of not having enough guys. And so I think that's what she means, obviously, right? We get that. So right. I also think it's still May, right? Like a lot of times these problems work themselves out, right? I remember us talking about the Cincinnati Reds. Where are they going to play all these guys? Well, hey, look at that. CES sucks. And Matt McClain goes down with an injury, right? Like these things just
we talked about it with the Padres.
Out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the next headline, right? We talked about it with the Padres. What's happening with Hassan Kim? What's happening with Jay Cronenworth? They just get a rise. Well, Xander Bogaerts is going to be done for most of the season, probably most of the summer. Maybe comes back late August, September. That's what it sounds like. That sucks for me. He's on my fantasy team. It's a huge injury because I thought Xander was going to have a great year. I was high on him from the offseason, and I'm really frustrated by it. Like, this is really, really disappointing that he's, like, it says end of the summer. I mean, but that's August. That's a couple months away at least. So it's frustrating, but like you said, it works themselves out where now, okay, Kim probably moves to shortstop. Cronenworth's probably at second base. And well, now Arise is your first baseman, and that's it. Like, and that's going to be the lineup for the next 2.5 months.
Yeah. I mean, there's some positive news. When your headlines are done, there's some guys coming back that hopefully, there's a lot of guys going down. Xander obviously hurts. I wasn't as high on him anyways. I think you could probably drop him in most redrafts, but there's some guys coming back from injury that hopefully, can give you a little boost if you're out there looking on the waivers.
Please hit us.
The first one is Luis Robert. He had his first rehab game the other day, and first swing hits a home run. So guy's clearly ready. He's back. I don't know how long he's going to be in this rehab stint for. And obviously the White Sox are, I don't even know. Can you call them hot garbage? Does garbage get worse as it gets hotter, or is cold garbage worse?
I think people say hot garbage is worse. I think the phrase hot garbage means worse than just garbage.
Yeah. So the Sox are hot garbage, but he is a gem in that hot garbage.
A diamond in the rough.
Sure, diamond in the rough. Yeah, that's another phrase. Another guy, DL Hall, is hopefully going to be coming back soon. He had a rehab start on the 17th.
Well, that'll be good because John Means is going down. Oh wait, he doesn't even pitch for them anymore. He got traded.
Baltimore,
right?
Yeah,
of course.
He's with Joey Ortiz in that trade, which
Yep.
people flacked on Milwaukee, but They got two good
Yeah,
guys out of that, and
he was in the Corbin Burns trade. No one calls it the Joey Ortiz trade. I mean,
and DL Hall he's a dude, so watch out for him
yeah.
in the last one. I wanted to
No,
mention
I
he's
remember him, but I do wanna get to
Mhm.
the John Means thing, but finish your
Yeah,
list
no.
of
My
positive
last one is
stories.
just Shane Baz. He'll be coming
Uh-huh.
back soon. He started a rehab assignment. Hasn't looked great,
What does
right?
that mean for my
Discussing
girl,
him.
Blake Lively?
Well, I don't know. I was confused. Can you explain that a little bit to me? I was so Ben Lively, Blake Lively, is that it? She's supposed to be married to him. I'm confused.
No, okay.
I didn't.
I told you originally, like, a couple weeks ago, I picked up Ben Lively
Mhm.
because literally I saw B Lively and he was available, he was a pitcher, and I wanted to stream a pitcher. I picked him up and he's been awesome. I haven't taken him out of my like, he's been really, really good. Either way, I said at the time on the show, it's funny, haha, Blake Lively, the name Blake Lively, Ben Lively sounds kind of similar. Okay, cool. Then Gary Cohen mistakenly, who's the play-by-play broadcaster for the Mets, one of the best in the league, mistakenly called Ben Lively Blake like multiple times during the Mets game. And the
It's
Mets
funny.
SNY put it out as a video, their broadcast put out a TikTok about it, like just as a joke, like, ha ha ha, we called him Blake Lively. And like they put like a picture and she posted it on her Instagram. Like
I see.
actual, like, you know, insanely huge actress Blake Lively posted the video of Gary Cohen repeatedly calling Ben Lively Blake Lively on her Instagram, and she wrote the caption was, "How'd you guess? In my spare time, I've been like side hustling as an incredible baseball player."
That makes sense because I saw the hat. She had the hat on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that
that
makes
wasn't actually, that was the Photoshop
yeah.
that the Mets
Mhm.
did.
Right, right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for elaborating.
So Shane Baz is back. I'm happy for him.